Hello, and we're back with another Elder Scrolls Online walkthrough for Morrowind. Wrong order there. No, that's the right... okay, right quest. I have thousands of quests in this character to make sure I'm doing the right ones. I did actually start the Warden I was talking about in the last video yesterday, and those play... I haven't really had enough time to say definitively how to play them or know exactly how they play, but they really seem like a great one-player, single-player character because they can heal, they can protect themselves, and they can deal decent damage, and summon a companion. And even if you're with people, you can protect the group, you can heal the group, all that. It's really good, actually. I liked it.
I performed that ritual countless times, and it never exploded in my face before. If I discover that you sabotaged... How do you know about it? Lord Vivek told you? Of course he did. It's his prerogative, I said. It's true. I'm much better at scholarly pursuits than field. Haven't you left yet? The sites in Balmer, Aldrin, and Barrowzal's Tower aren't going to...
Blah, 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 blah. Okay. We'll see how far away these are. I might do a video on investigating each one, or just like do this one to two, or on one or two, and then get the rest in another video. We'll see. Ooh, what's this? Okay, great. We'll do that later. It's amazing how many of these quests that I have on me now start out with the words, oh, well, we'll do that later. Few hundred champion ranks later, I have this still. At least with the one Tamriel, I'm still getting a decent amount of experience from it. I gotta give one Tamriel that. It made it so me being such a high level character isn't like held back because people aren't as high level as me. But it's weird that I can be helping a level 1 fight something and get champion rank gear from it. That's just strange to me. This is like a rather large mud crab. I think I'll kill it. That's a silt strider. Oh, I can use those for fast travel and things? Oh no, that's just how you, that's just the way, okay. But still, it's nice they even included them. I mean, and not really like you can not include those in Morrowind, but still. No, not water. Alright. Oh yeah, another thing I noticed they redid with Morrowind is the skills. Normally, like it's like with my Khajiit, where this character, where I'll open up the skill menu, even from the beginning of the game, and all the skills are there, even the ones I never used. But now you have to use them or discover them to get the skill. Or at least oh, you're new. At least I think that's a new system. As you can tell, with a champion rank 300, what, like almost 340 I'm at with this character. It's been a while since I had a new one, or started a new one. I think the Warden was the first new one I've honestly made. No, Nathan's made a few when we've been doing things with Elder Scrolls, but I've never actually made a new one that I intended to use. Yeah, I don't know, if Nathan's watching this, he'll be screaming at me later, hey, you gotta do the side quests, but that's not gonna happen. At the moment, I'm just running through hoping to... Ooh! You look special, so you need to die. Ooh. Oh, crap. Oh, do you summon in friends? Oh, you just summon in little hives, alright. Interesting. Now, is there a way out of here? I assume he's doing the same thing. See, that's always what ends up taking up a whole hell of a lot of time in walkthroughs and things. Me getting myself lost, and how great, how am I getting out of this one? Which arguably happens quite a bit. I feel like this was Belmora. Yeah, I have to investigate here. I assume I'll need to do side quests and things.
I can't believe they want us to go outside the house to find Thea.
So do I just have to gather information? It won't take too long. I know, a lot of the normal story missions this have been just so interesting so far. Run around, grab this, run around, grab this. That's almost every quest in this. I'm assuming that by the end I'll have to like go and fix the mind here and then do it section by section like that. Not Vardenfell, this is Vardenfell. Hrothgar was like that near the end. Took me forever to finish that.
For a while it was just the same old miners and the occasional traveling. At first, I assumed it was the usual house squabbles. Redrin and Hlalu arguments can get pretty heated.
Fine.
I thought maybe the Ashlanders were scaring people off.
It's not like I don't have money to spare.
I like the color of your gold, Outlander. Just between us, I heard the House Guard shut down the Shulk War mine. Something to do with violent cultists who attacked the miners and took over the place.
So that would be the cultists from the vision yesterday. Well, I say vision, more like explosive failure at attempting to see the future. Normally what happens when someone attempts to see the future, even if it's unprecedented or me coming back to, oh, I don't have to talk to, oh, right, great. Should probably get the Way Shrine.
I can't believe Lord Vivek wouldn't see worship as today.
So that's over there. I really haven't gotten a chance to fight many of the new enemies or things. I'll have to come out and just, with the Warden, or just screwing around this character and purposely just kill everything that moves. Normally what happens if Nathan and I play together, I end up just killing everything that moves for experience because it's on a new character, so.
Didn't you read the House Redarin proclamation? I wouldn't be here. Our mine. Probably because I heard one of them say, with this ritual we'll call forth a mystical weapon and attain the power of a god. Or, well, I never actually saw an Ashlander. But I heard a cultist yell, Ashlander thief! That's our mystical weapon! That's not an exact quote, but you get the idea. Really? That's awfully brave of you.
Alright, so it is like a section by section thing. I'll run off my phone's timer then for this video then. Probably closer to 25 than it was yesterday. This is more or less likely going to be the last one I do this week. Monday, I'll try to pump out a few in one day. Tuesday, we'll see. Should be able to. I can help you with this. Should probably have actually killed the one I marked first, but eh. Goodbye. Your armor looks sorta cool. I'll give you that. I feel like there just might be something going on behind me. Ooh, ritual items, because nothing can go wrong with those. I saw you that time. Oh, why are you all dying? That would... Oh, you... killed your own people there just a little bit. Oh, come on. And now you are dead. Oh, you're a warden, aren't you? I feel like a warden should use a staff. My warden isn't. I use a bow, but... Just listening to the audio from this, the volume for the mic is actually really, really good for once. I'm almost always quiet when I'm doing this. I'm normal volume now for me, which means it's even louder than yesterday, but even when I'm doing it yesterday, where I'm trying to be a little quieter, it still came through really nice, which I liked. Because I always have a problem with the mic not picking up. Like the entire Watch Dogs 2 walkthrough, I was almost completely unintelligible because you couldn't hear me. Mostly for the first video, because I didn't do a lot of talking. This time around I'm going to try to talk for most of this. No, this is the tower. We need to gather ritual things. Which I'm going to assume means going deeper in this way. Okay, so I just didn't get that. Oh, you stunned me, you monster. Oh, they have a healer. Heal this. Oh, yeah. I think when I hit someone, one of my champion rank abilities, when I hit someone with a move, it reduces their health. So not only am I draining their health when I hit, just because of the enchantment on my weapons, I'm reducing it as well. I destroy their armor, so ooh, mage point, great. What do we have here? Nah. Sure. It seems like you don't put in a lot when you're doing that one by one, but eventually you get the chance to start a new character like I did yesterday, and you have to put all the points back in. It's like, Jesus, I've done so much. I guarantee you at some point during the walkthrough I'm going to fill up my inventory to make a mad dash back to the town. Not yet, but it's going to happen one of these days. Probably Monday or Tuesday if I do it. Now, Sunday, I'm definitely not be able to do anything. Saturday, I'll see if I can pull anything off. Tomorrow is just not gonna happen. So, this is probably, as far as I know, like gonna be the last day this week. But it's been going smoothly, which is nice. I know the Watch Dogs one was all over the place, and I couldn't do audio. I lost my voice halfway through that. I tried to do the audio, lost my voice, and then said, screw it, the last one's gotta be fully voiced. So I voiced the video I had already taken with, like, this raspy-ass near-death voice. It's the entire time, you do this, it was bad. I think it's actually quite sick when I did that one too. Okay, you happy now? Did I get what you needed?
What you were looking for in the mine? Of course. I perfectly understand.
No, your miners are very dead. We're sorry about that. Ow. Keep expecting one of these plants to just like leap up and attack me at some point. And I guarantee you it will. At some— ooh, what are you? Oh, you're just a troll. I thought you were something else. Let's see how much this does to you. See, it seems like that does a lot, because it says it does about 20,000 damage when I'm looking at the actual stats for the thing. But then you realize, that's not actually a lot. I mean, normally creatures and things like this don't heal, but they have a ton of health. Then there's other players. I mean, 20,000 is not enough to kill me. It'll bring me close, But then I think I explode and stun you because it'll drop me below a certain amount of health. Where my armor does that, and then an ability does that. Essentially, you try to kill me, I'll just fucking explode. Ooh, group boss. I'll use that later. Oh, dregs. I hate those things. Mostly because they live in these giant clusters, and then you fight one of them, and you're fighting like 3 or 4 of them. Not at once, mind you. It's just, I'll kill one, okay, we're done with that walk. There's another one, and another one, and another one. And oh, look, a quest that involves the dregs that have all respawned. Oh, nice view of Ash Mountain there. Or Red Mountain, damn it. Not Ash Mountain. Hopefully we could go into Elf Mountain. Was it really? Really? We could go into Red Mountain at some point, or do something with Red Mountain. Red Mountain's gonna be a big part of it. I want to do something there.
I demand to see my brother. Lay hands upon me, and you will lose them.
Damn.
You there! The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly. Ashlanders once respected each other, helped one another. You'd think these were house wolves or tribunal dogs, the way they treated me. Speaking of the tribunal, you have the smell of dog about you. I wonder why that is. Lord Vivek, is it? And I thought all the tribunal cared about was building monuments to their own greatness. Nice to see that one. Ashlanders are nomads, but we gather at sacred sites to trade, confer, and pay homage to the past. Aldrin is such a place. That's why Chodala invited the Red Exiles here. But these outcasts... My brother, Chodala, is the Ashkan of our tribe, and I am his... Head into the Red Exiles. Chodala went to meet with the Red Exiles leader.
Alright, and that's... assumedly up here? Oh, that bear just wrecked some people. You there, you're going to die. Yeah, I'm waiting for there to be a really big battle, because I normally play it so. Obviously, I'm doing this solo. I know Nathan actually has Morrowind, so once he gets up to where I am, or he just kind of feels, damn, so many pages here. Or when he just kind of feels like, if he wants to play part of the walkthrough with me, and we'll just bring him along. We might do that eventually. Deconstruct that later. Sell that. And those.
You seem to have survived your visit to the Red Exiles camp.
No,
Did
really.
you find my brother? Interesting. I never suspected that the outcasts were disciplined enough to keep records such as this. It means that Chodala really has changed. With his newfound powers and rising ambitions, I fear what he plans for the tribes. Chodala discovered new power out in the wilderness, and it changed his view of... You don't know? I thought... No, you're not an Ashlander, and the House Elves rarely talk about such things. Long ago, there was a hero named Nerevar. He fought alongside the Tribunal, before they claimed to be gods, until they betrayed him. So our legends say.
Oh, why does this ring a
Nerevar
bell?
united the Kaima and forged an alliance with the Dwemer. He died at the Battle of Red Mountain. We believe the Tribunal hastened his demise, despite Vivek's claims. The Nerevarine is a prom. All I know is that his new power... Chodala says his new ability...
I think that might have been from Morrowind, or something about that from Morrowind, because that reminded me of something from Morrowind. That's really all I had to do there, is investigate it that way? Huh. So I think we'll investigate. We'll get your quest. Why not?
Drelleth and fought first. Pay respect to Fast.
So if all we need to do is run around and check in on places, I think we'll just do all three during the walkthrough. No, I cannot get around that. Let's try not to go through the... Or do. I should be mining, but it's not like my armor is not the best it can be. I mean, if I get tempering alloy, great, I can have a gold suit, but that's all I need. I think my chest piece might be golden. Not really sure. I know both the swords are. That was obviously the first thing I did. Weapons. Weapons have to be the best. You see, I think this is normal speed, and I'll be doing this and think, wow, this is kind of slow, just because I expected it to be faster. Then I was using the mount on my Warden yesterday, which in it upgrades for riding speed and all that don't carry over. So, like, oh man, it isn't walking, it's sprinting. I mean, it goes slower. Yeah, that was really bad. So I thought, oh, looks like I was lucky that it goes this fast for me. Oh, and now we're back here again. Wonderful. Oh, I think we can get up this way. That's a no. If you knock me off my line, I will kill you. I'm letting you live for now. Oh, that thing screamed. I'm gonna turn around having a whole army chasing me. No, just the dog. And that Alet.
Bandits. I wish all my work were this simple. I'm investigating some irregularities in Suran's justice system. The town's lead constable, Marshal Halaran, may be arresting people without cause. So you'll help? Excellent. The plantations are crawling with iron.
This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry, Talimra, but my wife insists we try.
Do I have to go through there? I might have to go through there. Or maybe not. Or maybe I'm just trying to rush things. Fine, we go through the town.
Not you too. This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry, Talimra, but my wife.
Ooh, that's a timer. Slightly over 25 again. Probably more slightly over this time, but no matter.
Oh, citizen.
Ooh. This looks interesting.
Such displeasure and disappointment. Nothing works even though every calculation is precise. Divine energy. I'll have you know I participated in Lord Sothesseal's 9 analyses of the exalted enigmas. A reciprocal exchange.
Oh.
You activate the crystals. Look for pure light, not muddled. I'll modulate the energy fluctuations, make sure nothing explodes. If color confounds you, look at the shape. Fewest sides to most. But the great gear turns, so be quick, be quick. Good help is as rare as the legendary Last Dwemer, but a clockwork is only as strong as its weakest cog. Just work your way up the rainbow. If the color isn't clear, examine the crystals.
Oh, no, I've already done it wrong.
Try again.
Let's do reset.
A good start. Keep going. Smoke instead of light. The reaction I was hoping for. Reset the mechanism and try again.
Uh,
A good start. Keep going. Correct. So far, so good. Like clockwork you are. Close, very close. One more to go. Yes, I love it when the gears align. Perfect. Such are the benefits of an extra set of appendages. The energy flows freely and without disruption, allowing the rods and the pistons to align in a most pleasing manner. Thank you. Saint, how intriguing. I was just... not while I assisted him. He had a tool, but more questions. Well, odd question. Is a hammer a weapon? A saw? A Dwemer spring spanner?
yes, all of
No,
those things are.
it's just a tool.
a device crafted by Sir Seal to aid in his endless experiments. Suppose I could imagine ways to modify the device, but haven't a clue. Tools have a way of wandering off when you don't stay vigilant. Had a guava that used to swallow tools when I wasn't looking. It glowed for a month until the enchantment dissipated and the tool passed. Should have heard the screams.
Outlander, over here! This requires a considerable amount of effort, so just listen.
Oh. Arch cannon.
Problem here. Return to my office immediately.
Don't feel like paying, so I'm gonna go there. What? Oh, come on. Really? Suddenly that's a restricted area. No, they don't want to arrest me when I go back. You know what? No, I have something for this. Where is it? Where is it? No. No. Damn it. Fine. Well, great. So I'm gonna have to use that now. You know, that's just excessive, so we'll use that. They were in there. No.
At last. Did you see what's happening outside? Red Mountain rumbles louder and more frequently. The sky grows dark, and worst of all, the people, in part. Lord Vivek is not well. I won't allow his followers to see him in this state. He continues to lose energy, and it's becoming... I'll review these documents and present... Very well. Tell me, Barrelzar faithfully served Sotha Seal. He's as loyal to the tribunal as I. Lord Vivek doesn't want his followers. From what you discovered, I dare say there may be a correlation between the narcotic... So it appears. So your notes say. And this Saren assisted you. Interesting. Most interesting theory. Perhaps Chodala's staff can steal Vivek's energy. I have a hard time imagining how an Ashlander could accomplish such a feat.
It's just like a high elf. Well, slightly less annoying. Where's it? It's up there. Right. Somebody just jump.
I need to see Lord Vivek. Lord Vivek isn't receiving visitors today.
Lord Vivek is not receiving visitors today.
My lord,
Haha.
please let me send for aid. Perhaps one of the healers can help you.
Pain is best tolerated in private, as I have written in the 37th ballad.
There must be something I can do.
You can call the Archcanon. He should hear the news our friend brings us. The river drains into the sea as my divinity flows out of me. Need some work. As you can see, I continue to lose energy, and it has made me somewhat agitated. Have you made any progress toward discovering the source of my discomfort? An Ashlander? That seems unlikely, but I trust your instincts. We need to find out more about this Chodala and the ancient enemy that aids him. Take this. Another token of Lord. The
There
Outlander
we
may
are.
have actually discovered something.
What's the bussing in? Oh, that. Alright.
After further examination, not exactly. But now that we know that the affliction isn't natural, we can work toward a solution. Eventually. But we need to be cautious. If Chodala is as respected as you say, attacking him, get to Alden and locate Sarah. Didn't we cover this?
Alright. We're ending where we started. That's, that really came full circle. Alright. This is probably gonna be the last one this week. Start again Monday-ish. Ooh, nice helmet. That's all I got.